wear anything but regular panties. I don't need a tampon or a pad. And you know those have bleach in it, right? You know condoms aren't even good for your yoni.
Talk to him.
And for men, they teach men that everything is so natural. Oh, so your hairline's receding. We think, oh, it's because your braids was too tight or because you was wearing hats. No. It's a lack of testosterone.
She about to
in
flip
body.
the table. What's that one?
Listen. There's a lack of awareness within the body. You have to begin to pay attention to the body. No longer listen to what people tell you is normal. That is abnormal. If it doesn't feel good, if it don't feel right, it is abnormal to the body. It is not regular. It is not registering. That is why you feel something. We always feeling. When you get in tune with your womb, you feel. I used to be numb. I used to call myself living consciously unconscious. Yes, I was here. I was working. I was living. I was alive, but I was not aware. I was on autopilot, just going, just maneuvering. I had to get aware. I had to stop and get in tune with myself. The reason why I learned about healing the body was not just because I was called to do it, was because I was sick. It was because I could no longer be. I couldn't be a great mother. I couldn't be a great person. I couldn't be great to myself. I didn't love myself. I had to learn how to love myself, and I had to start from scratch before I could love anybody else, before I could even love my child properly.
Ashe.
Starting from the bottom.
Now we here. Now we here. Have you on a
When you learn
healing?
about the body, you start to heal the body. For me, personally, you start to heal the body, you start to heal everything. Because you start to heal the spirit, you start to heal the mental, your psychological, your emotional, everything. It starts with what you eat. You know that your cravings are linked to things that are going on. They say I used to ball up bread and chew it when I was a little girl. You know that means that I was stressed out. I was anxious. I had anxiety. Just eating bread like that, walking around. Why I'm little doing that? Why I'm a little girl walking around the house eating bread like that? Why am I stressed out? You feel me? As a youngin', it don't make sense. We don't register that our cravings are connected to what is going on in our mental. Everything in your body is connected. Your body is always giving you signs. It's about you paying attention to the signs. Write it out. Start making a food journal. Write out what you eat and then how it made you feel. I was to a point where my wound was so sick, I would get recurring, like my bacteria be thrown off, yeast infections, candida overgrowth within inside the body. Once it starts to overgrow, once something starts to go wrong, it's gonna keep going wrong. And the doctor, what they're gonna do, they're just gonna keep giving you something,
Keep making sure go
to deflect what's going on. But they don't heal anything. So why was I recurrently getting my bacterial, my flora, and my yoni was getting thrown off recurrently? I keep going to the doctor, they keep giving me medicine. Why didn't they just tell me that you need to stop eating bread, candy, all fermented foods, soy, yeast? Because if you eating yeast, it's gonna grow in your body.
with a capital T.
And that is a huge problem for women. Now we're dealing with infertility. It's due to not being aware. They tell us a lot of things about our cycle, and people be so mad when I start talking about the yoni and how don't nothing belong in there. Not none of that plastic. You don't need to stick a pearl in there. You heal the yoni from the inside out. You don't stick nothing in there because you messing up the natural flow of things. She cleans herself. But how she gonna cleanse when all you do is keep throwing dirt in it? I tell people with them yoni pearls was popular last year. Oh, I had them mad. I was like, girl, why would you do that? And then you're gonna take the yoni pearl, you're gonna think that you cleansed out your yoni, and then you're gonna still keep eating bread and candy and stuff. So all you're doing is filling it right back up. So what did you thought you did? You didn't really do nothing because you didn't heal it from the inside out. Like, everything starts from the inside out. With our women, I'm still studying the man's body and actually learning and being aware, because my journey brought me here because I am a woman and I was unhealthy. So I'm still learning about the man's body. I am getting back to y'all with more information about that.
Ashe. Ashe.
Yeah. I'm still learning the woman's body as well. Always learning. You always learning. What do we think we know so much?
Definitely insightful. Definitely.
I appreciate you.
Yeah,
I learned
I
about
like that.
nutrition in
Sounds
itself,
good.
wellness in itself.